All right, guys, if you're watching this video, hopefully that means that you've answered the comprehension questions for Chapter 2 of Lily and Miss Liberty. Without further ado, let's go ahead and continue on to Chapter 3. 14 Crowns. Sunday morning, Lily woke to the good smells of biscuits baking and bacon frying. She could see into the kitchen from her bed. Grandma was leaning over the stove while Mama was feeding Charlie. How will I ever earn money for Miss Liberty on a Sunday? She asked herself. Hurry and get dressed, Lily, or we'll be late for church, Mama said. Lily got out of bed and began to put on her Sunday clothes. Just a little inside information. Back several decades ago, many businesses, if not all businesses, were closed on Sundays. So that's why Lily didn't think she'd be able to earn money today. Soon after breakfast, the Laffertys headed down their block to the church on the corner. Once inside, Lily sat quietly in a pew between Mama and Grandma. Two ladies in the pew in front of her wore big flowery hats with wide brims. They blocked Lily's view. I'm glad Miss Liberty doesn't wear a big hat, Lily thought. A crown is much, much better. That must be why queens wear crowns instead of hats. Suddenly, Lily sat up straight. What if she could make some crowns, just like the one Miss Liberty wears? Then she could sell them to people and make money for the pedestal. But what would she make the crowns out of? And how would they fit? Lily began to wiggle impatiently. If only she could whisper her idea to Grandma. Mama put her hand on Lily's lap to quiet her. At last the service came to an end. What a way to describe a church service. As soon as they were out on the street, Lily burst out, saying, Grandma, what if I could make some crowns just like the one Miss Liberty wears and sell them? Crowns. Let me think. Grandma was quiet for a moment. Why, Lily, I think you've got a good idea. But what could we make them out of, Grandma? Grandma turned to Papa and Mama. Lily wants to make Liberty crowns and sell them for the pedestal fund. Crowns. What could she make a crown out of? Papa wondered. Something that shouldn't be too hard to cut with scissors, Mama said. Stiff, but not too stiff, Grandma added. As soon as they arrived back home, Lily went into the front room and began searching through Mama's sewing shelf for some materials that might be used for Miss Liberty's crown. There were lengths of velvet and wool, cotton and linen, ribbons and yarn. Nothing seemed just right. Lily sighed. I can't find anything. I know what you can make them out of, Papa said. I'll be back soon. And he left their apartment. Grandma began sorting through the fabrics on the shelf. She pulled out a small piece of stiff material that Mama used to make her hats. First, we need a pattern. You can make a pattern out of this piece of buckram. But how will I know how big to make the crown? Lily asked. Grandma took a piece of ribbon from her sewing basket and put it around Lily's head. That's how big you have to make the crown, Lily, she said. After you make the crown, we will poke 2 holes in the back. We will attach 2 long strings to the holes so that the crown can be tied around anyone's head. Lily took the ribbon and laid it along the length of the buckram. Then she drew the rays that extended from the crown. Miss Pearson told us they are supposed to be the rays of sun shining on the 7 seas and the 7 continents of the world, Lily said. Lily had to draw the rays 4 times before they looked like the ones on Miss Liberty's crown. Sometimes you gotta try and try again until you get something right, Grandma said. The door opened. It was Papa. Jack Riley prints posters on this paper, he said. Jack made a present of this to you. I think it will be just the right stiffness for your crowns, Lily. Lily looked at the big sheets of yellow paper that Papa put on the kitchen table. Oh, thank you, Papa. Lily cut a crown following the pattern she had made. After she cut it out, she poked 2 holes in the back for the string. Then she folded the rays down so they extended out from her forehead. At last, Lily tried it on. She ran to the mirror. Yes, it did look like Miss Liberty's crown. When Grandma saw Lily, she smiled. I think people will buy your crowns. Lily and Grandma and Mama cut out crown after crown. When Lily counted them, she could hardly believe that they had made so many. 14 crowns. And there were still some sheets of paper left for more crowns. Can I sell them now? She asked. Wait until the afternoon. People like to take a stroll after Sunday dinner, Papa suggested. How much will your crowns cost? Mama asked. Not so much that people won't buy them, and not so little that you won't make much money for Miss Liberty, Papa said. So how much then? Lily asked impatiently. Grandma was listening from the bedroom. I think 15 cents. Oh no, exclaimed Mama. That's way too much for people to pay. I think 5 cents. Lily thought about her crowns. She would never be able to buy one for 15 cents. That was a lot of money. But 5 cents seemed too little. I think I will charge 10 cents, she said. She sprawled out on her bed with a pencil and paper and tried to think of what she could say to make people stop and buy her crowns. She decided to write a poem. Miss Liberty is sailing across the sea, a present from France to you and me. The boat that brings her will soon reach our land, but we can't see her till she has a place to stand. Lily didn't have much room left on the sheet of paper. She wrote, buy a crown and help pay for Miss Liberty's Lily looked up. How do you spell pedestal? P-E-D-E-S-T-A-L, Mama said. After Lily wrote pedestal, she added 10 cents and then signed her name, Lily Lafferty. I'm finished, she said. She was ready to sell the crowns at last. All right, little entrepreneur Lily is ready to sell some crowns. Do you think that she will be successful in selling her crowns and raising money to help pay for Miss Liberty's pedestal? Next week, we'll talk about economics. Economics has to do with buying and selling things, goods and services as a way to make money and buy things for money that you have. So keep that in mind as we continue reading, how she goes through this process of thinking of an idea that people are going to like, thinking of a price that is appropriate for her product, and how she's advertising her product to the community. So think about those things as we read and continue to read in this story. Those things will help you next week with our economics week. All right, I hope that you enjoyed today's chapters 2 and 3 of Lily and Miss Liberty, and tomorrow we will read chapters 4 and 5. Have a great day, and I will see you in our math lesson.